Hello, tongue wranglers. I'm sorry I ditched out on you for a few days. Here's what I learned while I was gone. Unplugging is a really good idea. Getting outside is a really excellent idea. And I will have future videos where we discuss both of those things. But for right now, let's talk sleep. Okay, so some of you, if you're anything like me, may be having a little bit of trouble with your sleep. Maybe you had that before this crisis. Maybe it's been something that's exacerbated by the crisis or new since the crisis. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you about a couple things you can do to get yourself ready for sleep and give yourself the optimal chance of being able to keep your airway open while you're sleeping, giving yourself a good night's sleep. Number one, this little thing I'm recording into, get it out of your room. I know it's hard. Many nights I'm not able to do it myself. A lot of people say, it's my alarm. I know, you could get an alarm clock. You know what I'm saying? Or if you can't get it out of your room, at least get it 6 feet away from your bed. And you may know this already anyway. So we know electronics by the bed, electronics right before you go to sleep, not a good idea. The blue light definitely does something to keep you awake. So that's number one. Number two, some of the breathing exercises I've showed you are really helpful for calming down the system. That interrupted breathing pattern. I'm going to show you the alternate breathing technique that comes from pranayama. Many of you, if you do yoga, will know this already, but it's my favorite. You bring I have a lot of favorites, don't I? I say that all the time. So thumb over the nostril and you take it, inhale. Flip to the pinky, exhale. Stay right there, inhale. Flip to the pinky, exhale. You always stay still to inhale. You always flip to exhale. So you get your electronics out, you do a little bit of breathing to relax yourself, and then we get into bed. Now here's the deal with sleep position. If you are somebody who loves sleeping on your back, that is actually really good for symmetry, sleeping on the back. But the problem is if your tongue relaxes back into that airway, it's going to reduce the amount of breath that you can get. And either you're going to stop breathing and have these apneic episodes, which you really don't want, or it's going to shuffle a little bit there and snore, which again is not going to give you quite enough air. Or your brain is going to say, I'm not getting enough air, and not allow you to go into those deeper levels of sleep, into that REM sleep. So the back can be troublesome if you have any kind of restriction in your airway. So one thing you could do if you really love sleeping on the back is just to elevate by putting bricks underneath the mattress to just elevate a little bit to allow gravity to let the tongue stay down. Or really the best way to sleep, if you can figure out how to get comfortable and do this, is on your side. So what I always suggest to folks, I shouldn't be wearing black. Oh, it's going to be hard to see. All right, I'll try to go this way. You want to sort of be sitting up. If you sit up and have your head sitting, ears right over your shoulders, and your hands kind of open here, you want your body to be sort of in this position, but just on the side. So side sleeping. So what you do is you take pillow, you use a pillow or stack pillow or towel so that this space between the shoulder and the ear is filled. Now you don't want to be here, but you don't want to be here either. You want your head to be part of your spine. And for between the legs, if we look at where your hip bones are, your legs come right down underneath there. And so we want a little bit of space there because our legs aren't really here, right? They should be here. So pillow between the legs. Mr. Jim, will you pass me a pillow? Thank you very much. So here's the pillow between the legs. Okay. Pillows filling up this space, and then you just push that right on the side. So here I am. I've got my pillow. I'm going to fold over to make this space right here. I've got the pillow between my legs, and if I really want to make some space here too, I might even have something that I can hold here. Another pillow, a round pillow, a stuffed animal even, I will tell the children. And here we are. Okay, so finding your side sleeping position with the body supported, sorry, Mr. Jim, in this position on the side, doing your nice breaths before you go to sleep, getting your electronics out of the room, all stuff you can do to start working yourself towards a good night's sleep. A nice open body, open airway allows all that stuff to flow through the body, right? Even while we sleep, so that we can get that good restorative, repairing sleep. All right, see you tomorrow.